Hi traders, so in this video series I will talk about news events that are heavily affect the markets, the forex markets in this scenario. And these news events are really high impact ones, and these are fundamental events. And so in my previous video, I've talked about the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, that is an index that indicates inflation, and it is a really important tool for news traders and for all kinds of traders in the world. And in this series, I will talk about certain events that will affect the markets for long term, and it will be really interesting. And I have to tell you that this series won't be about my political opinion or at any means. It is not about that. This is purely a just news that will affect the market, and of course, it is your decision how you interpret these news that I talk about. So basically, it is just if I were, a robot and just try to gather all the important news from the world. So, in today's video, I will talk about the Turkish lira, because the Turkish lira just hit a record low, and it is so insane. You can see it here. I show you the chart. It looks really bad. And basically what happened? So the situation is the following. The Turkish government, Erdogan, just had an announcement about a possible military offense into Syria, that is Turkey's neighboring country. If you take a look at the borderland, it is really huge. So Turkey and Syria have just a huge border, and there are conflicts for years now, of course, so it is not a new thing. But now the issue is, and why the lira hit record low, because this possible military offensive into Syria concerns the USA and its NATO allies. So it is because the military offensive in Syria would be against the Kurdish that actually the USA supports. And so it is obvious that the main issue here, because this fall of the lira was happening, is because it concerns about a new embargo against Turkey. And so of course it would hit its economy really seriously, and investors just reacted to this news from their standpoint, and the lira fell. So this is the situation now. Erdogan announced that they will eliminate threats from Syria, either by the forces that are already there or by their own means. And this led to just some opinions from certain investment firms and banks and analysts that it might be an act where Turkey sends, military to Syria, and so a whole other new chapter of this thing, and it put NATO allies, USA NATO allies, in a very difficult position. Of course, the country's inflation is at its record high pace at growth in 2 years, and analysts and investment firms are concerned that there might be a rapid change in interest rates in Turkey, in the future, and so basically all these combined gives a very just not a good prediction for the Turkish lira, and this is why it looks like this. And actually the Turkish lira fell by 6% in 1 or 2 months, and that is insane. So yeah, this is just the situation now. Of course, we are traders, so we will be looking at all the news that are happening in the world closely, and I will come with another news video tomorrow.